along the first base side. Next. Again, rolling along the first base side. And the third one, so 3 in about the exact same spot there for Beaulieu. Along the first base side, that one hit well to right center, but will fall short. Next one, off to right center field. This got a chance here, but it falls short. That one, at about the same spot, the right center, with 30 seconds left in the round. Stays in the ballpark, and once again rolling along the first base side. And that's about 5 of them Beaulieu's rolled along the first base side there. That one off to right center and drops in. 10 seconds left. Along the first base side, rolling along. And doesn't like the look of that pitch as that rolls by. And that should do it for Beaulieu's round here. And indeed it does. So 1 home run on the board for Sam Beaulieu, as we are now officially halfway through round number 1. All right, by my calculations, we're going to get Tyler Taylor is going to be our next batter here from the PEI All-Stars. Of course, very interesting with PEI is that they elected to send an All-Star team of U22 players, as opposed to everyone else here who is a club team of some description. PEI sent an All-Star team, so that's how it's going for them here for Prince Edward Island. And Tyler Taylor is to be their rep in this derby. About to continue here with the derby momentarily here with Tyler Taylor here from PEI. Of course, looks like we're just resetting things here before we get to it with Taylor. I gotta imagine just the standard of retrieving balls and just resetting everything for each subsequent hitter. Very, very nice turnout here at Beasley tonight, as we see along the left field line there. A whole bunch of players from, I'm going to assume, various teams there lining the, and some of them even, looks like even sitting on the, or maybe not sitting, but sort of leaning against the fence there. So they want to get as close up look as they can at this action. Should be having Taylor up momentarily here for the PEI All-Stars. As I see just below me here, Beaulieu making his way off for the Royals. In the very, like I said with Kale, very casually dressed here. And looks like I see, I'm going to presume to be Thomas off to my right here, just getting in his last warm-up swings before heading up for his 3 minutes here in the first round. All right, looks like it might be just a few more minutes here between All right, well, looks like we're back at it here. About to continue here with the first round of the Home Run Derby. And here comes Taylor coming up here for PEI to continue the Derby. Of course, thus far, Justin Scott, 1 home run. Tyler Cale, 1 home run. Ethan Murdy, 7 home runs, so currently in the lead here in the first round. And Sem Beaulieu, 1 home run. Yep. All right, Taylor going to go for this one here. 3-minute start now. That one along the second base side and drops in. This one hit deep to right. This could go. And it does go off the scoreboard, so that's out of there. One thus far for Taylor. That one hit right center field. And that one's gone, so that's 2 for quick ones for Taylor here. Next one, right center, still in. And doesn't like the look of that pitch and just leaves it off. And doesn't like the look of the pitch there and leaves it off as well. And that one drilled right center, still in the park. Popped high, right center. And it's going to drip onto the warning tracks. That was kind of a close one there. That one doesn't leave on the right side. Next one here. Oh, right back into the cage there. That one, center field, straight away. Stays in. That one put out there to right center. Doesn't like the look of that one. 2 minutes left in the first round for Taylor. Along the first base side and rolls along. Foul to the left side. And he's going to call his timeout there. So timeout coming here for Tyler Taylor on this one here. 2 home runs on the board from thus far in the first round, as he is the 5th batter of 8 here in round number 1. Of course, top 3 advance to the second round here, so important for a good score here in the first round in order to advance to the second round. Taylor gets a chance to collect himself here and is dressed somewhat casually there, in the vein of, as we saw with Cale earlier and Beaulieu earlier, just the t-shirt and shorts, so not in uniform. But we're cool with that here. It's the Home Run Derby. It's supposed to be fun. Not that I'm saying that wearing a baseball uniform isn't fun, but just, you know, casual dress. All right, we're back out of here with Taylor, and that is going to go left field and stay in. To center field now. This is a good one. This could go right here. Oh, it's going to drop on the warning track, so kind of a close one here. This one off to right. And stays in this one. Right center this time. That'll drop into the grass. Doesn't like the look of that pitch. Leaves it off. Center field this time. And doesn't go. Oh, swing and a miss on that one. I believe that's the first swing and a miss we've seen in the Derby thus far. That one off to the first base side and rolling along. That one kind of butted off there to first. This one off to right field. Kind of a low trajectory, but it's got a chance, but it's going to stop short. 1 minute left in his first round there for Taylor as that one goes off to right and stays in. This one, right field as well. Still in the ballpark. That one to center and rolling along. To right field here. This might have a chance. No, stops just short there. That was a close one. That one off to right and stays in. Doesn't like the look of that pitch. To center field. Off there. This one going to right center here. This is a towering one. And it stays in. This one popped up and will stay in the infield. Off to right field this one. Stays in the park. 10 seconds left in the first round for Taylor. That one goes off to right field. Will stay in that one, bouncing along the first base side there. Doesn't like the look of that pitch. Off, up, 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 up. And that's going to drift into the shallow outfield, and that does it for Tyler Taylor here. 2 home runs he puts up on the board here in the opening round. So the way it's gone thus far, Justin Scott 1 home run, Tyler Cale 1 home run, Ethan Murdy 7 home runs, Sim Beaulieu 1 home runs, and we just saw Tyler Taylor with 2. So as it stands here, Murdy in the lead with his 7. Tyler Taylor goes into second with 2, and a big old tie for third place with those 1-homer guys. So be interesting to see if what happens there. But we still have 3 more batters left, so that factor must be kept in consideration as well. And by my listing here on my sheet, looks like it's going to be Ethan Gibbons up next for the Kentville Wildcats. So the first of the 3 Nova Scotia batters to come up here in the Derby. It's almost as if they planned it that way, to have the 3 Nova Scotia guys be the last 3 in the rounds here. I happen to think it was. All right, looks like we're just getting things reset here before we get back to it here with the Derby. I.e. the whole collecting balls and in general resetting things for each subsequent hitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next hitter, he bats right, he throws right, he plays third base and DH. At 6'1", 220 pounds, from Colebrook, Nova Scotia, he plays for the Kentville Wildcats, Evan Gibbons.
All right, Gibbons going to step it up here for the Wildcats, and here he comes. Oh, look at that hair going out of the back of the hat there. Look at that one. That's a nice one there. And looks like he's sort of doing the half and half there because he's got the T-shirt on the upper body, but the lower body just looks like regular baseball pants. So I guess a bit of a mix and match there for the casual and the regular baseball attire. Last warm-up pitch is coming here from Gibbons' chosen pitcher here. All right, Gibbons to step in here to get his 3 minutes underway here in round number 1. And those 3 minutes start right now as that first one is just going to go off to shallow right center. Next one off to left center. This is a deep one here, but it's going to fall short. That one going to be fouled off to the right side. Next one, left center. And that's going to stay in there. And that one going to be fouled off to the rear. Oh, just almost landing in the box there where the balls are, as that one also going to be fouled off, this time to the right side. And that one fouled back. That one drilled left field. Stays in. Next one going there. Right center. Opposite field. Stays in, and that one rolling along the third base side. Boom to right center. It's going. Going and stays in. That one going up the second base side. Left field. Stays in. 2 minutes left in Gibbons' first round. That one to left field. Gonna teetering along the line there. That's out of there. Home run for Gibbons. There's another one. But that's going to stop short on the warning track. And swing and a miss there. Second swing and a miss there. And I'd say it's a pretty good time to call a timeout there. And Gibbons is going to... We hear from the public just 1 minute, 4 seconds left in Gibbons' first round. And, you know, it seems only natural. That's a good time to take a timeout in home run derbies when you completely swing and miss like Gibbons just did. So I'd say good timing there on his part. So Gibbons is going to collect himself here and get back to it momentarily with something of a minute and 2 seconds, I believe they said on the public address left in round number 1 for Mr. Evan Gibbons of the Kentville Wildcats. All right, here we go now. Gibbons back at it here. That goes off to left center and falls in. Next one coming. Belted off to center. drifting, and it's going to stay in the park as that one just kind of droops up and will stay in the infield. That one on the third base side and careens off the dirt. That one off to left field as well, into the outfield. Doesn't like the look of that pitch. That one off, and it's going to drift into shallow right center. This one about the same spot in shallow right center to stay in. That one along the third base side and goes off rolling. Boom to left field. This could go. This got a chance. And I think I'd say that was a close one there. It looked like it bounced off something there. Well, looks like they're going to say that stayed in the ballpark. That was a close one there. Looks like it went off the fence. This one here. It's going to stay in. This one off to shallow right center to stay in play. That one off to left field and rolling along. Put in there, left field. Stays in play. Off to center field this time. And still in there. About the same spot in center field as it rolls along. This one popped up. Third base side and will just drift into the infield. That one rolling along the dirt. On the second base side. 15 seconds left in the first round here for Evan Gibbons as that one popped up to shallow center. That one along the grass there and rolling along. This one going to be fouled back. All right, this is the last one here and doesn't like the look of it. This one put to left field and that'll stay in play as Gibbons ends his first round with 1 home run on the board. All right, to give it to you in numeric order from highest, Ethan Murdy still in the lead with 7. Tyler Taylor, 2 home runs for him, and everyone else, Scott 1, Kale 1, Beaulieu 1, and now Gibbons 1. So that's how it stands here, as we are 2 batters left here in the first round of the Derby. Or left in the first round of the Derby, I should say. Of course, we have 2 more rounds after this, the 3-round Derby. The second round is to consist of 3 batters, the top 3 from the first round. And looks like we're just getting a call from the PA system to help out and get some of them balls that are that drifted off foul or in the part of beyond the fence that the people can reach rather easily there, i.e. left and center field, right field might be a bit more iffy there with fences there and other things. But certainly the ones that are doable for the people here left and center field, beyond those fences. I'm sure there's something in it, some sort of incentive for the people that give those balls back, perhaps a free something from the canteen. A little bit of a lull here by the looks of it before we get to our next batter, which is scheduled to be, at least on my lineup here, John Decost from the Metro Marlins.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for our next hitter.
And it looks like we're going to get him now. Coming up.
For the Metro Marlins from Truro, Nova Scotia, John Decost.
All right, Decost up here. And going for the same look that we saw Gibbons go for, the whole business on the lower end and party on the upper end there with the baseball pants on the lower body, but going with the t-shirt up top. But probably if you were to give a best dressed award here, probably have to go to Kale or Beaulieu because they were going all casual there with the t-shirts and the shorts there. But we shall see how this one goes here as we're going to get this thing started here for John Decost. First round, his first round home run right now. Looped off to the third base side. Next one, opposite field, right field, and rolling quite along nicely. Doesn't like the look of that pitch. Doesn't like the look of that pitch either. 3 bet ones he doesn't like. And look at even the pitchers asking, come on now, give me a break here. As that one is fouled off to the right side. And it looks like he's getting in a friendly manner razzed by the rest of the Marlins. Because I guess in their opinion, he's not giving them good pitches, but there's a reason he had to have been chosen. Of course, the batters can choose their own pitchers here. That one roped off to left field and bouncing along. Next one coming. Popped up and will stay in the infield. Rolling quite along there nicely, but stays in play. That one off to left center. Bouncing. That one doesn't like, Decost doesn't like that one or that one either. Because that one bounces in the dirt and White doesn't like that one either. Oh, there's one there. Of course, all the guys here in the Derby thus far have gotten at least one home run, so it might be a source of embarrassment if you're not able to get at least one here. And I think we got to get a timeout here. We got to get things back circulating here between. And I think the pitcher's now finally admitting, my bad, guys, my bad. All right, we're going to get things reset here momentarily, and the pitcher is going to get a few more, try and get some nice ones in there before. And we hear from the public just 2 minutes left in Decosta's first round here. Oh, it looks like he's getting some nice ones in here. Some real tight ones in there for whoever Decost chose to be his pitcher. And I think the friendly razzing is continuing here from the Marlins contingent here about this this guy's seemingly inability to give Decost good pitches here. And he's got to reload here, so he's going to get some balls from the ball box and put them in the milk carton there. Make sure there's plenty in there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, put it back there. Very good. All right. Let's see if this pitcher can seemingly make up for himself here. If he is indeed the reason why Decost hasn't got a run on the board yet. A home run on the board. 2 minutes left in his first round. We're back at it now. Doesn't like that one either. Or that one. Oh, that one's going to be fouled back. That one fouled back in about the same direction. That one, that one's drilled to left center. This one can go. It's going. Going. Oh, just stops on the warning track. Very close. That one off to center and will stay in. No good on that one. Or that one. That one going to stay in the, look like, shallow outfield that time. That one off to left field here. Let's see what happens here. Going to drop in. That one's going to be fouled off. Enough power there, but it's going to be fouled off to the left side. That one in the dirt. Belted to the left side and rolling along nicely. Ooh, that one actually might have, that one hit him? Well, he wouldn't hit, no, it has. He's right back to it here. That one put to left center. Drilled along the right side here, opposite field. Goes foul. High one. Gets fouled off to the left side. Along the second base grass. Nothing going on that pitch. All right, we're kind of in the danger zone here from Decost to not have any runs on the board here. 45 seconds left in his round number one. That one off to center field. Stays in. 30 seconds left in his round one. As that opposite field job is going to fall short and roll to the warning track. Nothing going on that pitch. This pitch off to left center. This has got a chance. This has got a chance. That falls short in this one. Going off to left center and stays in. That one off the dirt. Third base side. 15 seconds left in this first round. That one just reached for and just pelted to the infield. That one fouled off to the right side here. And the pitcher ran out of balls there, so 10 seconds left round one. That one going off to right center field. They're trying to will it out of the park there, but that does not get out there. So, unfortunately, no home runs on the board there for John Decost, but not for lack of trying. Put some good ones out there. Some of them even came close, but unfortunately does not get any home runs, and that will be the end of his home run derby, but certainly not for lack of trying. So, the end of his derby, but not for lack of effort. But still a big smile on his face. Of course, that's what it's all about. You're having fun. I mean, don't really care that much who wins. I mean, once again, it's all about having some fun and making some lifelong memories. All right, here. Now we're on to our last hitter here of the first round from the host team, Dartmouth OLR Renegades. And looks like he's already stepped in here, Ty Doucette. Wants to get to it right away here. I guess we just got to make sure all the balls are gotten in first before. And, of course, yeah, very smart move from the people in the outfield. Get over to that right side for this lefty. Last hitter of the first round, Ty Doucette, going to give this one a shot here for the Renegades. We'll see what he can do with it. Of course, going with the look that most of the guys have gone with, the whole t-shirt and baseball pants. And Ty Doucette is introduced to the crowd to a very nice reception here from the fans. Of course, the son of Darren Doucette, who is a slugger in his day for certain. And as the last warm-up pitches come in here for Ty from his chosen pitcher. Here we go. 3 minutes on the board, that one, along the first base side and drooping along. This one, about the same place with a bit more velocity, but rolling along. Doesn't like the look of that one. Doesn't like the look of that one either. That one fouled almost right off the plate here. That one goes by too. Oh, that one kind of roped to right field, but goes foul. Along the first base line and hopping along. That one to right center field, and this one should go. Looks like it will go, and it does go. That one off to the right side and stays in. One home run thus far for Ty, but this could be another one here. I suspect this is going to be another one. Indeed it is. That's two thus far for Ty. That one off the wall. That was a close one. That could have been three in a row there, but that one was off the right field wall. That pitch goes by. Next one goes to right center field. This got a chance, but stops on the warning track. That pitch goes by. Next one coming. Belted to center field and bouncing and rolling and going along. That one fouled off to the right side. Has not used his timeout yet, has Doucette. And oh, geez, there goes the bat. And I was about to say perfect time to use that timeout. As Ty loses handle of the bat there, but gets it back. Fortunately, did not go into the crowd, of course. You never want to see that in that situation. The odd time that a guy does lose handle of the bat. The last place you want to go see is hitting somebody in the crowd there, but fortunately it stays in the boundaries of the field, and everyone's all good. All right, 2 home runs on the board thus far for Mr. Doucette. Minute 41 we hear from the public address left in Ty Doucette's round number 1. Getting some encouragement here from the Dartmouth fans as he gets back to it here. That pitch goes by. That pitch goes by too. Off to right field and bouncing along. Lower trajectory to right field. That goes foul. Boom to right center, but still in. Ripper down the right field line and foul. Right center and bouncy, bouncy. Right field now. This could go. It's got a good trajectory on it. And gone. That's 3 thus far for Ty in the Derby. That one goes to shallow right and stays in. That pitch goes by. Next one goes by as well. Center field goes high. It is going, but it's going to stay in. This one off to right field and bouncing. Oh, ground rule double, but those don't count in this one here as that's fouled off to the right side. Off to right field. This has got a chance. Oh, off the wall. Very close one, but about the same spot here for this one. Right field. Gone. That's out of there. That's 4 by my count for Ty thus far, as that one falls short, as does this one to right center. Center field straight away. That falls short. This one looped up to the right side. 15 seconds left in Doucette's first round as that one bloops to center. Next one, first base side and bouncing along. Off to center field and going, bouncing. Off to the right field side, along the right field line and going along. 10 seconds left in the first round for Doucette, as that's put along there. And by my count, 4 home runs for Ty Doucette in that first round. So we're going to take a little break here of 15 minutes here between rounds, and we'll get back to it with the second round of the Derby. All right, we're back here, about to begin the second round here of the Home Run Derby here at the Canadian U22 Baseball Championships. Mark Moff with you, High Button Sports. Thank you very much for sticking with us here. Just a quick reminder of who's going to be in the second round. We're going to be seeing Ethan Murdy from the Newmarket Hawks. He had 7 home runs to lead the first round. Then Ty Doucette from the Dartmouth OLR Renegades had 4 home runs in that first round. And Tyler Taylor there from the PEI All-Stars had 2 home runs in that first round, and he leads the... And those were the 3 coming out of the first round here. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our sponsors, some of our sponsors here for the tournament. One of them being Will Campbell of Campbell Real Estate Group. The Campbell Group, your local real estate experts. Also like to acknowledge this time Reeves Wealth Management. Reeves Wealth Management, specializing in retirement income planning since 2013. If you are interested in a retirement review or second opinion, call Jeff. Adapt Performance Training. It is a multidisciplinary strength and conditioning facility located in Elmsdale, Nova Scotia. Adapt offers athletic training, one-on-one training, boot camps, chiro services, and athletic and massage therapy. Adapt has trained the likes of newly selected Canadian World Junior player Riley Kidney and 2023 NHL prospect Duncan Ramsey, as well as many Nova Scotia Canada Games athletes. Also like to acknowledge this time Lost Hollow Farm, a destination winery unlike any other located just 15 minutes west of Truro. Lost Hollow Farm offers multiple handcrafted cabins overlooking 30 acres of gently sloping hillside vines. Opening in summer 2023, Lost Hollow Farm is building an experience you'll never forget. All right, welcome back here. We are getting ready to get things going here with the second round here of the Home Run Derby here from the Canadian U22 Baseball Championships. Mark Moff with you, High Button Sports. Thank you very much for tuning in as always, and we're getting ready for the second round here. So for the second round, hey, how you doing? We're going to have Murdy in there from the Newmarket Hawks. He had 7 home runs in that first round as well. Doucette then there, Ty Doucette from the Dartmouth Oil Renegades, 4 home runs in that first round to send him through to the second round. And Tyler Taylor there from PEI, 2 home runs in that first round to send those 3 to the second round. So it's going to be those 3 in the second round, and we're going to get to that momentarily here. But before we get to that, we'd like to acknowledge some of our sponsors that are on this broadcast for our coverage here, one of them being Will Campbell of Campbell Real Estate Group. The Campbell Group, your local real estate experts. Also like to acknowledge this time Reeves Wealth Management. Reeves Wealth Management, specializing in retirement income planning since 2013. If you're interested in a retirement review or second opinion, call Jeff. Also like to acknowledge this time Adapt Performance Training. Adapt Training is a multidisciplinary strength and conditioning facility located in Elmsdale, Nova Scotia. Adapt offers athletic training, one-on-one training, boot camps, chiro services, and athletic and massage therapy. Adapt has trained the likes of newly selected Canadian World Junior player Riley Kidney and 2023 NHL prospect Duncan Ramsey, as well as many Nova Scotia Canada Games athletes. Also like to acknowledge at this time Lost Hollow Farm. But before we get to that, we're already going here with the second round here. There's Murdy to get things going here. Unable to get it out of the park in the first 2 rounds. He had 7 in that first round. We'll get to the last sponsor we'd like to acknowledge this time in just a moment here, as still haven't gotten a home run on the board yet, has Murdy. Had 7 in the first round and still hasn't, as we're at, say, about 30 seconds into his second round. That one goes off and isn't going anywhere. Off to right field and bouncing along. And that might have got off his foot there as that goes by. Oh, off to right field, and that is gone. That is gone. Send out a search party. That is out of here. That makes it 8 thus far cumulative through the first 2 rounds there for Murdy. And that's going to determine which 2 batters go to the final. The most cumulative home runs for the first 2 rounds go to the third and final round, as that one is going to be going there, and that one off to the right side. 2 minutes left in the second round for Murdy, that is. That's popped up and high, and going down. Off the right side and foul. Off to the right there, right field, and stays in. Off to center field and bouncing along. On the right side and foul. That's going to bounce along and foul on the right side. Off to right field. This has got a chance to go. This might go. It does. That is out of here. And that's a timeout there. What a great place to have a timeout. 9 home runs thus far through about a round and a half here for Murdy. We'd like to acknowledge this time our last sponsor we'd like to acknowledge at this particular time, Lost Hollow Farm, a destination winery unlike any other located just 15 minutes west of Truro. Lost Hollow Farm offers multiple handcrafted cabins overlooking 30 acres of gently sloping hillside vines. Opening in summer 2023, Lost Hollow Farm is building an experience you'll never forget. Murdy just going through his timeout here. Has 9 home runs thus far in the competition. As he's back at here in that one center right field. And just falls short the warning track. That one off to right center. Going along. That was a nice catch by that player out there. As it falls short. Next one up there. Right center about the same spot. And falls short. This one off to center field now. And falls short. That one swing and a miss. And that ball goes by. Excuse me, is that one going off to center field? It's going. Oh, hits the wall, and that'll do it for Murdy's second round here. Cumulative total through 2 rounds of 9 home runs for Ethan Murdy of the Newmarket Hawks. All right, if we're going with the same geographical order here, it's going to be Tyler Taylor coming up next for his second round for the PEI All-Star team. The PEI representative here at the Derby and the tournament, as we're going to get this thing going here. Is Taylor just going through his last warm-ups there. He had 2 home runs in the first round there. That's what got him through. Turns out that was the bottom end here, so that's all you needed there in the first round was 2 home runs. As the players that didn't advance there, Justin Scott had 1 home run. Tyler Cale had 1 home run. Evan Gibbons had 1 home run, and poor old John Decost there had 0 home runs, so only one in the competition not get at least 1 out of the park. But once again, it's not really about who wins or loses here. It's more about having fun, and everyone's having a good time, and everyone's smiling, and just it's all great here. So not really about winning or losing here. Just we're all having fun. Last warm-up pitches coming up here from the chosen pitcher here for Tyler Taylor. Of course, that's a great number that Murdy put up to his first 2 rounds, 9. So we'll see if that advances him to the final round as the first pitch goes by. Next one, belted center field and bouncing along. Right side, hits the dirt. Boom to center, in the grass. Up there, left center field. It's going to fall in this one, curving down the left field. And bouncing along to the warning track. Next one there, center field. Falls short. Right field, that's a good one. That's got a chance. And that one just looked like it just fell short. Next one. Looks like went out of there, indeed. That's going to be gone. And as a home run put up there for Taylor as that one goes by. Center field. Going. Short. Another curvy little one to left field and bouncing through. 2 minutes left in Taylor's second round. Popped up and gonna fall down. This one to left field or right field rather, and stays in. Right center field. Going along. And falls short. Lets that one go. Popped up. And goes out, and timeout going to be called there. Tyler Taylor thus far with 3 home runs on the board through his first 1.5 rounds, we're going to call it. Of course, Murdy with 9 home runs through 2 rounds. We just saw him, so that's a very good total for him through 2 rounds. As you can see off in the distance on the left field side, there's the carnival that occasionally pops up here around the city around this time of year. In the old, if you're familiar with the geography of this area, the old Ford dealership there on Main Street. Of course, the dealership's no longer there, but the carnival's there for at least a short time. And see the Ferris wheel and stuff, the Cyclone and what have you, Zipper. As looks like Taylor's about ready to get going here to continue his second round with 3 home runs on the board. Of course, we should let you know that in the finals, the total resets, so no carryover from the first 2 rounds into the final round, so that's going to be a true slugfest in the final to determine the winner. First 2 pitches don't leave the park. This one going off to center field, or the first 2 pitches of Taylor coming back from the timeout there, that falls short. This one going off to left field and stays in. This one off to right. and bouncing to the warning track. This one up left center field. Up it comes. Careening down and caught. 1 minute left as that one rolls off to the right. In the second round here for Taylor, off to the right once again. Right field. This could go. Oh, that's going to fall short as that one off to right field. And that's going to fall short. Another one there, right center. Bouncing along. Popped up and foul. That one's fouled off to the right. 30 seconds left in the second round for Taylor. That one's deep to right field. Falls just short the warning track. That one along the right field line. Next one coming along there. As that call start. 15 seconds left in Taylor's second round as that one goes to right field and bounces along. Curve to left. Falls short that one through the gap and rolling along. Goes out of the infield. This one going off to right center this time. Got some distance on it. But it falls short at the warning track. Very close one there. And Taylor with 3 cumulative home runs through 2 rounds. Now, if I'm not mistaken here, Ty Doucette is the last player to go here of the 3 here in the second round. And he had 4 home runs in the first round. So it looks like our final is already set. Murdy and Doucette, as Doucette came into this this second round rather, with 4 home runs, and Taylor has 3 through his 2 completed rounds. So it looks like for Doucette, his main goal here is just to get as many home runs as he can to the final here. As Murdy's going and Doucette is going. So all that's left to determine is how many Doucette will have going into the final round here. Getting ready to, at this time, for Doucette to come up for his second round. Of course, by my unofficial stats up here, Murdy with 9 home runs through 2 rounds. Taylor with 3 through 2 rounds, and through just 1 round, Ty Doucette with 4. Of course, we'll have to wait for the official results here. So it would seem that Doucette's just looking to add it to his total going into the final here, but of course, we'll have to wait for the official results. Of course, the unofficial results on my ones here says Murdy 9 home runs through 2 rounds, Taylor 3 home runs through 2 rounds, and Doucette 4 home runs through just 1 round. Doucette about to step in for his second round, and his 3 minutes for round number 2 start right now as that pitch goes by. That one ripped to right and bouncing along. Ripped to right once again. This got some more distance on it, but it's going to go foul. Next one to right field and falls short. Right field this time. This got an arc on it here. This could go. And looks like it stayed in just barely. Next one. Rolling along. Right center field this one. This could go. And that one out of here. So that's going to go. So 5 home runs thus far. The cumulative total for Ty Doucette as that one goes off to right field and doesn't leave. Also, that one doesn't leave. So that's one bouncing along into right field. Power delay. Bouncing along. That one off to right field and foul. Doesn't like that pitch. Doesn't like that pitch either. To straightaway center field. And doesn't leave. Bouncing over to right field and timeout is called. With 5 cumulative home runs thus far in the competition. 1:44 we hear left on the clock for Ty Doucette. As we are going to continue here momentarily. 5 home runs thus far on the board for Ty Doucette through the Derby thus far. Of course, just keep in mind for the finals, the totals are reset, so there's no carryover from rounds 1 and 2 into the third round, so it'll be just a straight-up Derby in the third round to determine the champion. All right, we're going to get this thing going here for Doucette here as he continues his second round here. Minute 41 left on the clock for that one. As he settles back in here. Oh, that's a tower run to right field. I got to think that's going to be out of here. And that one is out of there. That one fouled off there. As that one's going to go to right field. Looks like that one stayed in. Is that one off to center field and going along? Off to right center. This looks like this could go. And it does go. That's 7 thus far for Doucette as that pitch goes by. That one goes by as well. Off to right center field. Stays in. That pitch goes by. Oh, off the cage there. 1 minute left in round number 2 for Ty Doucette. That's bouncing along. That pitch goes by. As does that one. Off to right field and bouncing along. Off to right field once again and catches, stays in the park. 30 seconds left in round 2 for Doucette. That one's going to go. Oh, I thought that was out for sure, but it stays at the warning track, so stayed in. That one left off. That one left off as well. To right field this time and deep. As there's 10 seconds left in his round number 2, and that's gone for the home run. Opposite job to left field. Bounces short. And that does it there for Ty Doucette for his second round. 8 home runs collectively across rounds 1 and 2. And by my unofficial count here, it's going to be Ethan Murdy and Ty Doucette in the final, with Murdy having 9 home runs collectively through the first 2 rounds and Doucette 8. Of course, we'll have to wait for the official word, but that's what it has on my unofficial results here up here in the broadcast location. As we're going to get our break here of 15 minutes before the final round, and we'll be back for, by my unofficial stats, Murdy and Doucette in the final. are back here for the final round of the Home Run Derby. Ty Doucette takes the plate once again here. Of course, this is the final round of the Home Run Derby here. Doucette at 8 home runs through the first 2 rounds. But, of course, reset here for the final, which starts now. That pitch goes by. Next one, going along there in right field and bouncing along. Leaves that one off. To right center. Doesn't leave. Swing and a miss. Off it goes to right center field. It's got an arc on it. Stays in. As does that one. Next one. Oh, that one actually goes there. So that's out of there. And home run on there for Doucette. That one falls short, and that one's rolling along. Goes there. Next one to right center field. This could go. And it does go. So another one on the board in the finals here for Doucette. That's 2. That pitch goes by, as does that one. That one fouled back into the left. That pitch left off. 3 home runs thus far in the Derby final for Doucette, as that one goes off to center field and falls short. That one to left center this time, as he calls his timeout. 1:43 left in Doucette's final, as he has 3 thus far on the board here in the finals. Of course, facing off against Ethan Murdy of the Newmarket Hawks here in the final. And getting some consulting done there is Ty Doucette from his teammates before we continue on here with the final, his final. All right, Doucette steps back in here. 1:43 left on the clock for Ty Doucette. That one's sent to right center field, and this one should go, as he sends another one in there. And that is out of there, so make that 4 now in the finals for Doucette. That one sent opposite way to left field and going to bounce in. This one stays in. This one to right field. This got a chance, but it's going towards the foul pole. And it looks like it drifted foul. Oh no, they're saying that was in, so another home run on the board for Doucette in the final. As that one bounces not out, as does that one right there. So 5 home runs thus far in the final for Doucette. That one going towards center field and stayed in this one. Center field once again. It's got a chance, but it's going to fall short. Next one, off the dirt. 1 minute left in the final for Doucette. Fall short. Next one to right field. That looks like it's got a chance right there. That one's gone. 6 home runs here in the final thus far for Doucette. Another one, right field. This got a chance. That's gone. 7 home runs in the final for Doucette. That one is popped high to right field. Stays in as we are 30 seconds left in Ty Doucette's final, and 7 home runs on the board in the final. That one is sent to right and scooting along. To right field this time. That ball is arching up. And that's out of there. 8 home runs in the final for Doucette. Next one sent in there. Right field. That's gone as well. 9 home runs in the final for Doucette. Another one going in there. That's going to fall short. And that one is going to be sent to right center field, and that looks like it might go. It does go. 10 by my count. Home runs for Ty Doucette in the final. Wow. 10 home runs. My goodness. 10 home runs for Ty Doucette in the final. He only had 8 in the first 2 rounds combined, but 10 in the final. Wow. All right, that's going to leave Ethan Murdy with a heck of a task here. He's got to hit 10 to tie and 11 to win here as he steps up here in the final. He had 9 home runs, remember, Ethan Murdy did in the first 2 rounds combined. So Ethan Murdy stepped up knowing exactly what he needs to do here. His teammates are cheering him on down the left field fence there. He needs 10 to tie, 11 to win. That's going to be a heck of a task for sure. And not easy, and especially made even harder the fact he's only have 3 minutes to do it. As we are about to get Murdy up for his final, his part of the final. Murdy going through his last warm-up swings there before stepping in to the box. Last warm-up pitches coming up here from Murdy's pitcher. Once again, the task that sits ahead of Murdy here is a big one. Needing 10 to tie and 11 to win the home run derby here. As Doucette putting up an incredible 10 home runs in the final. And here it is, Murdy stepping into the box here. Let's see what he can do here. 10 to tie, 11 to win for the home run derby here in the final for Murdy. And he's going to get a shot here. His 3 minutes start now. That one ripped off to the right side and foul. This one, again, about the same place and foul. This one, off to right field, a bit more distance, but it falls short. To right field once again and bouncing along off the dirt. To right field, this might go, but it's going to weave foul. This one off to right field. This could go. This could go. Oh, but it's going to stop short the warning track. This one off to right center field. Oh, no, that one out there. That one went out there. So that's one home run thus far on the board in the final for Murdy. And the second one right off the bat, so back-to-back ones there. As that one falls short. Next one going off to right field. This has got a chance right here. And that out there. So 3 thus far in the final for Murdy. That one's going to fall short. Has not used his timeout yet. That one's going to fall short as well. Still going. 2 minutes left in the final round for Murdy, so a third of the way there. That one's going to go foul to the left side. Off to the right side, and off it goes. Doesn't reach, and that one goes foul, and he's going to call the timeout now. Minute 47 left on the clock for Murdy here in the final, already with 3 home runs on the board. And it looks like we got a shortage of baseballs here in the milk carton, so we're going to get some of those balls in here before Murdy continues with the final. Well, he's 30% of the way there. He's got 3 home runs thus far on the board in the final. Of course, trying to at least match Doucette's 10 that he put up in the final, which is incredible to see. Keep in mind, Murdy had 9 combined home runs through the first 2 rounds. All right, looks like we're about to continue here. Gonna step back in. All right, we're back out of here, and that one's going to be popped up and fouled to the left side. This one off to left center field and going to droop short of the wall. That one going to be popped up and stay in the infield. That one off to center field, kind of a low trajectory, and it's going to be a ground rule double, but of course there's a home run derby. That one's going to be fouled to the right side. And this one straight away center. This got a chance to go. No, it's going to fall short. That one off to right field. Looks like that one came up short. Is that one off to center? Does it go there and off to right field? That's a long shot, but it's going to fall short, as does that one to right field. This one off to right center field, and he's able to get one there, so that's 4 on the board for him. That one's going to roll off to right field, and that one rolling into right center. Off to right field and fouled off as we're 1 minute left in Murdy's final round here. And 4 home runs on the board for him in the finals. That one goes off to right center field. This looks like it could go. And it does go. So 5 home runs on the board here in this final for Murdy. Next one going off to right field. That could go right there. And it does go. 6 now. He could do this thing here, but he's running out of time. Less than a minute to go. So that one goes off to center field. Of course, Doucette has 10 here in this final. That one goes off to right field and is able to get over the wall. So 7 now home runs in this final for Murdy. That one curving its way into left field and falls short. Running out of time. Here's Murdy, but that one ball off to right field. Gone. So this could happen here. This could happen. 8 home runs now for Murdy in this thing. He's 2 short of Doucette. That one could go in right. 5 seconds left. Oh, he's got to get 2 quick ones. But that one's going to go off. And this could be, well, time is called. And that one is gone. And there goes the bat about 10 miles into the air and back down. All right, we're going to wait for the unofficial count here, but he's telling him as if he won, and he has won. Murdy has won the home run derby. Oh, my gosh. Ethan Murdy able to snip Ty Doucette seemingly at the last minute there to win the home run derby, now being mobbed by his teammates. Look like all the Newmarket Hawk players are out there to congratulate him on his victory. Gosh, that had to be just at the last minute there. Perhaps with that last one, his last hit was a home run. Perhaps that was the one that put him over the top. And Murdy celebrating there along with his teammates that he just won the home run derby. And looks like we're gonna get a great sportsmanship there from Murdy and Doucette, the top 2 finishers in this here home run derby. Gonna get a nice photo there. And there you have it right there. Yeah, get all the photos in there. Yeah, all the phones and all the cameras and all the everything. And that should do it for us, and that is going to do it for us for our home run derby coverage. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and be sure to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m.